Hi, we're just taking a moment to go live from Cavey Central. As you come on in, this is a very expected live, but we're doing our shelter regular clean top to bottom on a Wednesday, and there's a couple of things I wanted to share with you. So I'm filming that now. We've got lots of the piggies out having grass at the moment, so you get to enjoy them as well. These little piggies here are all from the laboratory release that we did on the 3rd of February, which I don't think I've even popped onto Facebook as yet, but we did have a big release, another one. And two of them, with the exception of two of them, the little Abyssinian girl over there in the corner. Hi, Marsha. The little Abyssinian girl over there, she was actually abandoned at a schoolyard, and there'll be a story on her coming up. And this is Houdini down here, who has been with us quite a while now. So Houdini's a desexed male. But all the others are little young ones that came out of the laboratory on the 3rd of Feb. So they're having a lovely, lovely time out here. And I wanted to share a few things about grass time that you may or may not be aware of. So guinea pigs are foraging, ground foraging animals, and as such grass is absolutely fantastic for them in their diet. And there's a variety of grasses that they can eat. So you'll see lots of things there in amongst where they're foraging that all have a different nutrient level, but they are all grass, all acceptable. There are some grasses that they will not touch, they'll leave alone, and you'll actually find that they'll work their way around that, but we wouldn't put them in a paddock of those sorts of grasses. So, but your average lawn grass is perfectly fine. Oh, a little bit of a spat over there. So what I wanted to talk about was basically shade in when guinea pigs are having grass time. So these piggies are all out at the moment, and we'll go around and we'll see lots of them in a few minutes, but there's lots of options that you can do to provide shade while they're having grass time, and some of those are better than others, and that's what I wanted to share with you. So the first one I'm going to pop in here, and you'll see it's a plastic based lid, and so is this one here, another plastic based lid. Now these are not lids that we promote, and the reason for that is, firstly, they're made of plastic. So you'll find them commonly about where people have guinea pigs, and you'll find that they want to use them. They often think these are shade sufficient outside, but the problem is the heat that builds up under those areas can be really lethal for guinea pigs, and that is not what you want. Now you'll see there's two differences in the two tunnels. The blue one actually has some air vents, so that's a later model where they've recognized that the hot air can get caught and trapped in under there. But and the one over there on the right is an older sort of model. Neither of them are really suitable when the weather is warm, because the heat actually gets caught in there. Now there's a similar issue if they're being used inside cages during winter, because the animals go inside there, they're actually warm, they're hiding away in underneath, but if the surrounding air is cold on the outside, what you get is condensation on the inside of those, and that actually encourages fungal conditions. So this is why we don't recommend plastic based tunnels like this. There's too many issues over the longer term that we see occurring. So they're having a bit of fun there. So let's have a look at some other options. PVC pipe. This is another one. I'm going to pop it in if I can reach over there. Let's see. So you can see them all. There we go. PVC pipe is another option that you can use for your guinea pigs. And with PVC pipe, it actually doesn't heat up. And because it's flat along the top, it doesn't trap the air in the same way that these plastic items do. You'll notice that these are arched, and if you've ever been camping and inside a tent, when the sun comes up, that tent can get really humid and really hot. You want to get outside fairly early, for the same reason that the red and the blue tunnels work exactly that way. So they're not as suitable. PVC pipe doesn't, because it's flat and it doesn't have anywhere for the hot air to accumulate in it. So it's a fantastic option, and because of the density of the plastic, it also doesn't overheat. So there's no heating issues with piping, and they love pipes, which is fantastic for them. So there's a few things to consider when you're choosing between these three options. I'm going to add a fourth option in here, which is, let's see if I can fit it. Let's see, we'll put it down here. There we go. This one is, oh, who's hiding under there? Okay, you can come out. This one is a wooden tunnel. And the wooden tunnel structures are really fantastic because, again, they're flat at the top, they don't trap any air, and being from a natural source of wood, there's no issues with, well, they're breathable. It's a breathable product, so it's a very natural product. So in that sense, it gives them a place to hide and a place to be, gives them adequate shading, but you don't have the heat or condensation issues to be worried about. Hopefully that shared a few thoughts and ideas. Now, we have had people, oh, ouch, a fly on me, a biting fly. We have those here. Ouch, just got me. We have last week received a few calls where guinea pigs had died in the high temperatures, and a couple of people I was speaking to had thought that they'd provided them adequate shade with these plastic hideys. Yes, it's a March fly. It is, Carolee. It just got me on the arm. Hi there. It is. Didn't see it sneak up. But these plastic hideys, and last week they thought they had adequate shade for them to go under. But of course, the guinea pigs run to hide under there to get shade, but it's not enough. And the heat, of course, increases and then they perish. So it was quite sad to hear that. A little bit of argument. So what I'm going to do is take the plastic ones out and remove them for the others. Actually, yeah, if you've got any questions about this, pop it down below. But you'll see that they now want to roam between the two that are left while they're munching. Let's go and see some of the other piggies that are out. Over here, these two gorgeous boys, they are still looking for home. They are so adorable. They're about 4 years of age. They've been in the shelter since before COVID, so they've been here with me for a while. They're virtually like my own pets, but they are just adorable, this pair. And I'm surprised they haven't found a home yet. Fitz, hi. What are your thoughts on the one entrance wooden hideys, such as Saskia's piggies? Absolutely wrong. And I was actually going to touch on, oh, look at them all fighting over it. Okay, come on out here. You don't all have to have it at once. The problem is that it depends on the group that you're housing. Single entrance hideys are not ideal because the piggies, if they're running away, for example, this one here, if they're running away from another piggy to get their own space and they're chased or followed by the second piggy, then an altercation will happen and they've got to turn and face the one that's chasing them and come out. Whereas if they're using a tunnel, they can run in. If the other piggy follows them, they can run out the other side. So it is more conducive to a calm environment if there's two options for entering whatever hidey they're in. So definitely preferential to have multiple entrances, not single entrances. Now, if the group is well established, this little group is actually well established. They're having some squabbles because they're all sort of wanting the wooden one at the moment, or the PVC. But they're really well settled, and you're not going to get any issues of fighting occurring with them. So a single tunnel item is not going to really provide issues with them. But, you know, it can take people a while to have their animals settle in and become accustomed to the group or to the area that they're actually in. So they're all not wanting this one. They're going for the other one. Carolee, I personally don't like them. Yeah, same. Yep. But having a hidey is better than having no hidey. And I guess that's what I'm pointing out. You know, having one is better than not. But we've actually got some that we will have available to you in the next little bit. So keep an eye out for that. And particularly people here in Australia, because they're more accessible with the postage costs being far, far lower than from international sources. So yeah, we'll see that soon. Sorry, I've lost the chat. Let me see if I can bring it up. Chat. Where is it? Chat. Oh, hold on. It's got a message on here. Got it. Okay. So Fitz, I have plastic hides as temp solution and drilled holes all over it. Yeah, again, Fitz, that's like the more modern version here where they've cut holes in the top because they recognize. But because of the arched dome, it can still trap air in there. And in winter, if it's cold outside, condensation will still occur. Condensation won't occur on a natural product like wood, but it will occur on a plastic-based item. And wherever you've got condensation, you've got fungal that will absolutely thrive. So if you've got guinea pigs, for example, that have repeated urinary tract infections and they like to hide out under something that's plastic-based, chances are fungal's thriving in there and they love to be there. So when they urinate in there, of course, that's the moisture that's getting created underneath that hide. So that's what's going on. These little fellows have moved around. There's Bellamy. There's Bellamy. I'll go and say hi to Bellamy. He needs a groom. We might film that today because he does need a groom. Let's go visit some of them. Hey, Bellamy. Hello, Bellamy. Hey. Hello, Bellamy. Hello, sweetie pie. He says, I'm stretching. Come on. You want to say hi? Hello, gorgeous boy. Hi. Bellamy's still wanting a home. He's adorable. Over here, this is an older little group. Here we are, just chilling out. Look at that little one over there. There's Megsy. Megsy down here. This is Megsy. And this little girl over here was surrendered not long ago. She's 5.5 years of age. Around a similar, she's a bit older in fact than Megsy, but she's almost identical. Look at that in her hair pattern and colouring. It's interesting. All just chilling down there. I love it. Having a drink, Megsy? Yeah. Let's go see what some of the others are doing. There we go. Bellamy is adorable, Fitz. So cute. He is. Let me see. I'll just get you zoomed out, guys. So here we go. Let's go for a wander. There's many piggies out at the moment. I'm just walking up quietly. Oh, that one's in the water bowl. Can you see? Look at that. Let's go slowly. She's actually resting in the bowl. Look at that. It's a nice cool place to lay, isn't it? There you go. We've just caught one. Yep, she's right in the water. She wants to be there. We have about 26 degrees here at the moment, but it is going to warm up to be 30. And one of the things will shortly pop out are cloths all over these cages. But look at that funny little piggy. In fact, that piggy right there is a desexed male. He's a desexed male in the group. And he's obviously found where he wants to be. That is too funny. I have to take a photo of that. See if I can. I'm not quite sure how to do it. That is funny. Look at him, he's got everything. He's got food there. He's got his water there. He's hogging the water. Funny little piggy. Too funny. Too funny. Alright, let's go and have a look at someone else. Here we go. Oh, he's just dropped out. He's jumped out. So these are what we call the Three Stooges. He's taking his bath, I know. And we've talked about using bowls for guinea pigs, and particularly males. It is really an important point. Now these boys here, you'll notice 3 white boys. We call them the Three Stooges. They're 3 white boys that live together. The other one's probably, yep, down here. He's down under this hidey at the moment. And these three boys are just adorable. Two of them are brothers from a laboratory rescue from a while ago, actually, well before Christmas. And they always have to have 3 hides because, of course, they have to have their own choice of hide. So if you're wanting to keep boys happy or happier than they are, make sure there is always one for each of them. In terms of hides, you'll notice the wooden hides in use here. These are, who have we got here? Oh, these are lab babies. Lab piggies. Hello, how are we doing? Little ones, they're all hiding. They're a lot more nervous in here. But these are the little laboratory piggies. I haven't really put it on the internet, but we did have that big release on the 3rd of February. So I will get to it, I will put it up. But that's a few of them settling in. They're starting to find homes now. They've been here a month. Piggies love to chill. Look at this. Chilling out. Hello, sweetheart. Just chilling out. It's time for us to go get those shades. Look at this piggy. I frightened it. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, I'll try and get my shadow out of the way. There we go. Some more piggies. These are 4 boys that live together, and they've all got different stories. It's good to see one of them chilling out over there. Can you see him? You see him in there? It's just having a very relaxed time. Piggies love grass time. They really do. There he is. He's actually the boss piggy. So these are 4 male guinea pigs, and 3 of them tend to hang together more than number 4, who is over there. He is the boss. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Some little old ladies here. Oh, they're not ladies, no. Sorry, this is a separate group. That big fellow, the big brown boy, he is a desexed male, and he's a boy that came in well over a year ago with a massive abscess on his front leg, which we had to sort out. He's an adorable boy. And these 3 girls in black were actually dumped at a pet shop about a month ago again, 5 weeks ago, along with 2 males. So they're most likely siblings or sisters, but the 3 girls, and the little white girl, she was from a lab rescue. So 2 more under here. The 2 hiding in here might be a bit hard to see them. Well, this is Lily. Lily has been here for some time. Lily is a male, desexed male, and will always stay here. He was desexed and he has a little protruding boy bit, which was due to the desex surgery going wrong. But Lily his rescue was one of the worst that we've dealt with, a rescue of 3 piggies that were near death. And so Lily is still there. We lost Nella about 6 months ago. And yeah, so he's with 2 girls there. So there we have it, back to the babies and the tunnels, which you can see over here. There we go. So I'm going to go live a little bit later in the day from the shelter, and I just thought I'd take an opportunity to walk around and show you some of the piggies munching on grass, so you could see what happens on one of our shelter days, and yeah, how they enjoy it. So I hope you're having a good day wherever you are in the world, or evening. Pop your comments down below. I'd love you to share this out and put a like on here, and I will pop in again very soon, but we'll go live from within the shelter. Okay. these two piggies here, for those of you that have been following for a while, the guinea pigs that were abandoned out near Dural in a massive area, these are two still from that rescue here. It's a D-sex male and female. And dang, if you're watching later, these are the ones you looked after for a while. So they're doing super well, really happy. But yeah, that rescue, we had to catch them under this massive bird infested, horrible area. No food, no water, lots of dead bodies in there. It was a hideous rescue, and I actually ended up on Ventolin with that rescue. It was so dusty in there. But these are two of those piggies who are still with us here. Very special piggies. They're all special. But yeah, they're lucky to be alive. Very lucky. Hi. And this little guy, he was dumped. It's a little male guinea pig. He was dumped at a pet shop. I know, little guy. We'll find you a friend. We will. They're just chilling. I'll go and watch the babies again, and then we'll finish. He's hiding under here. Let's do this. Oh, heavens above, he did a face plant into that. It's okay. It's okay. They're the babies from the laboratory. We've got 3 mums in there as well that were released. That was back on the 3rd of February. So it's 3 adult mums and 3 babies. Is that right? Am I counting correctly? 1, 2, 3. Yes. 1, 2. No, 4. 4 babies in there. No, 3. This dark girl here, she's one of the mums. And that's one of the mums from the laboratory. Bully. Okay, take care everyone. I'll be back in a few hours' time live within the shelter. I'll see you then. Take care everyone.